All right, daily meeting. Appreciate you. Let's run this company. First off, Deanna is tonight, so let's give her support. What time is this, Deanna? Unmute your mic for me, please.
7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
All right, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So let's make sure that we are in support of that. Okay. So Deanna will be tonight interviewing. Let's also make sure you have some sort of food that so monitor what time you eat, or eat and then have dessert or something for that show, so you could be 100% involved. All right, so that's good there. Next thing, I want Thursday promoted a lot better. So henceforth, now and forever, effective immediately. I want a graphic made. I want it posted once a day, every day. All right, got me so far?
Gotcha.
Who's making a graphic?
I'll make it.
Oh, Deanna says she'll make it.
Outstanding. Now, once a day promoted. I don't care when. It it needs to be on. I mean, you could do it on my page, but it doesn't necessarily need to be my page. It needs to be dropped in something. Let's see. You can. Y'all need to promote it yourselves in some groups. You understand what I'm saying? You need to add value to it, right? It needs to come off as an invitation to transformation, right? It is a great way to sample us. It is free to the entire public. I should charge them $15,000 because that's what I did, but I was nice. It's free to the entire public. So since it's free, then let's be good stewards of everything we have. This is what I want you all to focus on. Well, as I conclude in the middle of your miracle, you need to be faithful to the few. All right, we need to be. I mean, I'm talking to everybody. Like this. I guess a good lesson here would be, if something is said to somebody and you hear it, it's probably for you too. It's it's just like you attracted hearing that. But it's probably for you too. We need to be more faithful to every single thing that we have. You want more? Whatever you have, be faithful to. And we have a Thursday program, leadership I'm talking about, class, that right now is Reggie and Deanna, and something 3 months from now to be me, or whatever it is. And it's lasting 18 months or something, and we made it completely free. It's a great way to sample us, that's for sure. But I'm not even worried about conversion. I'm worried about being faithful. You understand what I'm saying? I should see every morning people I don't know on this call and people I don't know on that call. Should we be faithful? These are two of the most genuine things that we are doing, because this is a meeting. This, like, who else do you know opening up their daily meeting and running their company and being transparent and saying make these changes, right? Then the leadership. What else leadership class can you get inside that costs money and you open it up for free? I don't know. This is 2 instances. I don't know nobody else doing it. I'm not saying nobody else is doing it. 7.8 billion people on planet Earth. Just in my awareness, in my sphere of influence, they don't whack like that. And so since in my world, everyone has their own world in this objective world. You call it your consciousness, right? Because consciousness creates reality. So while there is a world, none of that matters. Because if if you're white, your world is different. If you're Indian, your world is different. If you're white and woman, your world is different. Because consciousness would happen by experience. In my consciousness, I don't know nobody doing what we do. Some of y'all got more access and more privilege than me. You may know a few, But as for me and my consciousness, as the world exists, I don't know nobody doing what we doing. You understand what I'm saying? And for that reason, we need to be more faithful. There's a reason why I'm pushing this. Because if we're going to get to our miracle, we ain't gonna get there by skill. We're gonna get there by faith. All right, let me just tell you. You have all your ducks in a row. You can do everything right. A lot of this stuff is luck, though. This,
A little wizardry.
a
little wizardry, doesn't it?
That's it. That's it. Levitioso, right? Waving the wand and stuff. The real talk, though. If we be faithful, there is a divine connection that will unlock somewhere from somebody. It ain't got to be from me. It could be somebody who knows Steve, who happens to know the Queen of England, and all of a sudden, who knows, right? I don't know. I don't need to know. I don't need to know what God is going to do. I just need to know to be faithful. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right, that's the only thing that matters. Anything else is not my business. So we got to be more faithful. I want to be more faithful to Thursday and more faithful to this morning. Is that fair? All right. So let me explain. So what does faithful look like? Well, if you're in a position to invite people to this call because you know they're struggling in their businesses, then you must be faithful and invite them to this call. If you're in position, I didn't ask. This has nothing to do with, they ain't never got to sign up in their life. But if you're in position to be a blessing, you got to be a blessing. This is what it is. Right? And then the Thursday, that whole leadership class is just, it's fantastic. It just really is. And everybody should be listening to Conversations with God. You know, and just have people on. I am not saying, Jerry, be on every single phone call. That's not what I'm saying. Right? The ones that fit you, go there. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? If it feed you, go there. Go get a drink, relax, take your shoes off, put the feet on the couch on your favorite chair. But we should be inviting other people to have that same opportunity. You know what I'm saying? All right, good. So I believe I pressed that point. It's effective immediately. Back office. Okay, Grace, you're now part of back office. I don't know if you caught that. But when I moved Monica, I moved you. You know what I'm saying? Outstanding. All right, you're back and front office. You're Kobe Bryant. You're a two-way player. I'm saying Kevin Garnett. All around. Sales, teaching. Which, by the way, you got like 10 days left before you back on your sales stuff. Yeah, buddy, had your nice little break. That branded and cash flow is coming. We're looking forward to it. What was that? Unmute your mic. What's that face? Oh my God. Teacher kid, that's your gift. What's in your head there?
Just back at it. I'll be getting
Back
with
at
you.
it. Yes, I know. And in fairness, that's a fair response because you had like a 90-day no work as far as teaching goes. Go ahead, Jerry.
You know, I had this thought the other day, and I didn't get it out of my brain. For Grace, with everything that's going on with, you know, the COVID and everybody, obviously that changed teaching a lot as we've known it. I wondered if there might be a place for a class to teach teachers how to deal with this, and maybe to transition into, you know, more online or whatever. But that was something that crossed my mind.
Absolutely is a place for that. Write this down. Grace, you're going to teach teachers how to transition to the new style of teaching, but watch it, but get paid for their intellectual property. Because here's the deal. Those teachers teach in the school and they get paid for their presence. They do not continuously get paid for what they taught. You're going to teach to get paid for both. Look at that. Look at Jerry. Look at Jerry. See that? You owe him some scotch.
Antonio,
Trying to
can I
earn
say
my
something?
keep.
Yes, sir, Shake.
Grace, once you start this class, I would love for you to share that link with me because I have contacts with a couple of teachers who would want to be participant actively, in fact.
Yeah.
I sure will, Shaker.
See
Yeah,
that?
thank
That's
you.
how you know when it's easy. That's the universe. Go ahead, Susan.
Well, also the teachers are just so stressed, and there's also that component. It could be a group for them, a safe place. You know, you could add a couple classes on there. Safe place for teachers.
And they need it at this point. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's write that down. Now, here's the deal. Because I know how he is. Oh, my God. First off, you do everything, oh, my God, and you kill it anyway. All right? You're the most dominant person we got in the whole company. You're a doer. Secondly, you've been doing this for 6 years now, Grace, or 5. As long as you've been with me, you've been doing this. No, this is what you already do. You not get paid for your intellectual property?
Yes.
And are you not a teacher that transitioned?
Yes.
And don't you know how to make a sales call and sell yourself if you need to?
Yes.
You already got this. Go ahead, Susan.
She is an expert.
Yes, you are a super expert.
But your topic, you know, be an expert, and you are. You've been doing this for so long now. You are an expert.
You are an expert. You sign up to most people of everybody. And back to that, there's one world, but all of us have our own worlds. In my conscious awareness of reality, as I create reality, I don't know a single school teacher that has transitioned like you with more money, more wealth, and more grace, and more influence, and more followers. Can't name one. No, you're going to unmute your mic and receive that. Unmute your mic. Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right.
Also, the teachers that are, you know, what you're saying, that are transitioning out, they just, you know, have health issues. They're, you know, they're close to retirement. They might as well retire. They've, you know, they've got a child that has, you know, special needs. They don't want to risk it. They don't want to risk their lives. There's also the nurses. All those people are not coming back.
Yeah.
They're not.
I told Deanna the other day, if I was still teaching and they were forcing us to go back, I'd quit. I'm not risking my life. No.
And you got all those people, and they need to feel good about making the decision, not bad about it.
Yeah.
But they have to risk their life because they don't know what you know. See, all right. Let me say this to y'all. I keep telling y'all, I'm probably not going to catch COVID-19. This has nothing to do with me washing my hands. I don't have to do stuff people have to do. I don't know when. The only time I go into the grocery store is with Deanna. Tell them why, Deanna.
Because he's not going to let me out here in a pandemic by myself.
It's the only time. Other than that, I send people to do stuff. Right? I don't do nothing. Grace, you are in the top 1%, whether you consciously receive this or not. Do you understand?
Delivered for free. You don't even have to go to the stores. They bring it right to your doorstep, and it's
Exactly.
Free deliveries. That's what I've been doing. And I can't have, my friend just told me he would go fill up all my gas tanks for my generator for me.
Nice.
You know,
You're gonna need plenty of those too. That's for sure.
Well, you got
Nice.
2 hurricanes coming your way.
So by Tuesday too, I saw. It's crazy. And I was like, why y'all skipping Florida? That's not how this works.
Yeah.
Both of them skipping Florida. I say, look at that.
Well,
Uh,
Florida stuff to be ready, but actually it won't be delivered in time anyway. So,
yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. I mean, pretty much everything you need at your fingertips.
it is. It is. This is a new world.
So safety. So for teachers, I mean, even the kids this week have had to go to the school to get things for their online classes. I'm like, why do they have to expose them there? Why do they have to? I guess, I don't know if it's drive up, drive through, or pick up, but there's so many things that
The Sorrentinos have so much energy. They're pushing those hurricanes right over at you. Watch out.
That's it, man. That's it. That's it. That's it. Sandals. Unmute your mic. God dog it.
Yes, sir.
I want everybody to listen to me through Sandals. Okay? The universe likes speed. And sometimes what you're supposed to be doing would come from somebody in Nevada. You understand?
Yes.
Sometimes it's the way it works. It's just the way it works. And then confirmation would come from somebody in India that says, hey, please send me that. And I know a lot of other people that need to do that. And let me say this again. In my conscious reality, you are the best person to ever do it. In fact, the only person to ever do it. Anyone else claiming to teach people, they still teach in the school, Grace. They're still bivocational. You are not. And they haven't been doing it since 2014. You could do Zoom with your eyes closed. It makes sense. It makes sense. You know why it makes sense? Because everything works the way it should. I'm taking this company to 2% Zoom, which means all this creativity is leaving a void when we leave. So somebody in this company had to go back to it. You're going to catch it in your subconscious tonight when you lay down. You're going to try to forget about it. Remember I told you, I was talking last night, and I said, God, well, I just typed it. God going to hurt you until you do what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You try to lay down. You try to get some sleep. You're going to be able to sleep. You're going to feel like, man, I'm supposed to be doing something. Yes. That's why I got you feeling this way, Grace. Write the curriculum. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy because you already know it. You already do it. You got all of our help. You got you got my help. You got Deanna's help. You got inside promotion, and you don't need to get new customers because you could start here, do it out. You already know everything else. Who else has the access that you have?
Nobody.
Nobody. Now hear me well, Law. God wants to be alive. You understand? So if God can't live, so how does God live? Through your manifestations. Is that I probably went too fast. Let me break it. Let me back up even more. There's a sacred text. Hey, teacher, why was this man born blind? Was it his sins or his parents' sins? Then the teacher says, neither. This man was born blind so the manifestations of God can be seen on earth. So how is God seen on earth? Through things that happen through people on earth. Was that too fast? The only way that I can see your God, all of y'all, is if you do what you said you was gonna do. Help me, somebody. Ain't no sense in you telling me God is good and your car is broken down every other day. Your ministry is ineffective. Do you understand? No, I need to see you do what you said you was gonna do. Does this make sense to anybody? So now that we understand that I get to see source, how? Oh, he's in me. Now I ain't making sure I hit on that. How? Oh, but look what I've accomplished. I said I'm gonna have to press this. Y'all changed my whole meeting. I said I'm gonna have to press this a little. Okay, okay. Watch this here. God telling you you need some exercise. Think about it for a second. The only way, Grace, unmute your mic, God talking. The only way that you know that I am connected to source has nothing to do with my words, but my actions and my manifestations. You need to receive that. All right, this meeting's done. I'm gonna do something else. Okay, I don't have everybody, Jerry. Just forget the rest of the meeting. I will email it to you. All right, let's do some stuff real quick. I did not know I had to do this morning. Hold on.
Sucky.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's Thursday all over again. Hold on. I'm finna pull it up for y'all.
I made sure I bathed today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I want to show y'all something real quick. I don't want nobody to bother me. I ain't come here for this. Let's see. All right. Some law. Well, in fact, just deal with my uncomfortable silence real quick. Just deal with it real quick. Hold on. I'm going through all these. The problem with knowing so many sacred texts is you got to filter which ones is which. All right. So what we're going to do is we finna break this down. Let's say, for instance, the word disciple exists. Okay? Is this okay? Can we do that? Can we all agree that the word disciple exists? Is this fair? Yes? All right. Outstanding. Thank you very much. Now, assuming the word disciple exists, can we unspiritualize this word and just have it be a word? Can we do that too? Good. Can we also unreligionize this word and take it out of Christianity and just put it in to the lexicon of English right now, since I'm using English, but also every language to ever exist, that the word disciple exists? Is this fair? So we're just going to deal with the word disciple. There's a school of thought for this called word study. We're just dealing with the word disciple, okay? For one to be a disciple, one must have a teacher. Is this fair? Okay. No, don't let me lose you that fast. I can't be a disciple if I don't have a teacher. So if I'm not both a leader and a follower, I'm not a disciple. Do you understand? This is why y'all don't like folk that always want to lead but don't want to follow. Because something in you know that ain't right. You always want me to show up at your events, but don't ever want to show up at mine. Y'all know some people like that? So in order to be a disciple, one must also be a follower. This is good. We're doing some good stuff. We're doing some really good stuff. Now, let's break it down even more. If I wanted to be a disciple, it means, well, what was the role of disciples everywhere? If I have a disciple, doesn't matter. That's why we say take it out of religion. It means I know the teacher. Uh-oh. Take it all the way back, Law. If I can't be a disciple without having a teacher. But a disciple knows the teacher. Do you understand? Or the disciple knows the works of the teacher. Does this make sense? I either know the teacher or the teacher's works. The teacher's works. Can I be a teacher with no work? I just led you right into a trap. Yeah. That's it, Law. I just led you right into a trap. Okay. I cannot be a teacher with no work. Therefore, you follow Antonio because there is a work and a body of work that proves I am a master. Without that work, I cannot be a master. Does everyone follow right now? Okay. Therefore, if I am a tree that does not have work, then I am not a tree. So what does work mean for a tree? Can someone take me to the next logical place? The word starts with an F.
Fruit.
Fruit. A tree must have fruit to be a tree. Is this fair? That fruit could be leaves, because leaves is actually fruit of the tree. Anyway, we won't get into the photosynthesis
Oxygen.
of everything. Oxygen, right? That's waste product, actually, yeah, right, of the tree. All this stuff. I cannot be a master without work. Therefore, you can't be a disciple without fruit. Mm, 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 mm. I'm gonna say it again. I cannot be a master without work. Therefore, you cannot be a disciple without fruit. Everybody got that? I'll prove it to you. I got you, Carol. Let me prove it. Let me prove this first. I fooled around and went to John, chapter 15. I'm the true vine. Okay? I done fooled around and fooled around, Grace. This is my commandment that I give to you. Love one another. Y'all like that stuff. Greater love has no one than this. Y'all like that stuff. Someone laid on his life. Y'all like that stuff. You are my friends. Because a master did not come for you to be his slave or her slave. The master came to teach you everything because you are my friends. Don't take my word. You are my friends. If you do what I command you. No longer do I come here to call you servants. Let me just do this in King James, you don't mind, Vanessa. I came here to call you friends. All right. Let me just stay on track. I said we're gonna take this out for a second. You did not choose me. I chose you and appointed you. Pay attention that you go and bear fruit. Pay attention The master said, I only appointed you that you go and bear fruit. Save me from the Christian or the religious follower that loves the Lord and ain't got no fruit. Please deliver me. Come on, Carol.
So I just want us to get the understanding of what you're trying to say is like, we are all here planting seeds, but you taught us how to plant those seeds.
That's
So we're
right.
planting the seeds, but it's time for us to get the harvest.
That's right.
And you have your own harvest, and we are your harvest because you're teaching us so that you have your own job to do. We have our own jobs to do, and we need to start bearing the fruit. Am I
Come on
correct?
now. You sound like you sound like you wrote it.
I just want to understand that's what you're saying. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Go ahead, Vanessa.
Okay. I agree with what you're saying. Just last night, I was having a conversation with a lady friend of mine, and we were talking about, spiritual things. I get the Bible. What I like most about Christian teachings are the principles. Okay, principles. They are principles to the Bible.
I can dig it.
Do unto others as you will have them to do unto you. I don't like religion. I think religion is what stunts the growth.
I can dig that.
And I'm at another space, another phase in my life where I'm having to pull back and take control.
Okay.
If I don't, then I'm on somebody else's thing.
Okay.
So I got to read it, and it's not that difficult. I realize what I'm having to do is going to start with me. It's more with me. It's the inner. I ain't going to say it's a struggle because it's not. But it's, I hear what you're saying. I truly do.
But you're not receiving what I'm saying. That is facts.
Well, I realize on this side, this journey where I'm at today is I am definitely about growth.
Okay.
I'm definitely about peace. I'm about my happiness. It's just a matter of how I go about doing it. And what I will say, what I will do, and what I won't do. I am in a space where it needs to flow. It needs to feel natural. It needs to just flow. But
Okay.
I'm definitely not in a place where I gotta struggle. It needs to happen naturally. And I need to be able to do it from the place where I'm sitting at now. I done told it, I done caught the buses, I done did all that. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to redo that, Antonio.
Understood. I could see what's going on. Let's back up a lot. You got about 18 things in here. As he was talking, I'm putting it in my. I was putting everything in my mind.
I was trying to talk to you like I was talking to my friend, but I
No,
got you.
no. I got you. And I'm gonna talk to you like you was talking to your friend.
Okay.
Let's go back first to the Bible. I didn't care nothing about that was John 15 or Queen 17. You understand what I'm saying?
And we ain't got to do it today.
All right, so I don't care
Okay.
nothing about that. So listen, all right.
All right.
Wait, but we were having a fruit
Mhm.
conversation. So let me talk to everybody. Okay. Don't let the method or the source block you from the message.
Right.
A fruit conversation is a fruit conversation. I could have pulled up the Quran or anything, but the deal is fruit. Okay, so let's start there. Now, the good thing is you got fruit. What you're resisting is how you want this fruit to appear. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let's wisely quote what you said because I feel you in the bottom of my heart. And if y'all were to be honest, y'all feel her too. I'm a paraphrase what you. I could quote what you said, but let me paraphrase you first so I can get them on board and have them on your side with your argument. And I mean argument in the definition of the word argument, not an argument. Okay. I'm too old, Antonio, to be reinventing all the wheels. Listen, I did the young folks stuff. I took my chances. I caught the bus. I did the homeless. I did all that.
Yeah.
Now,
Ain't trying
at
no
this
more.
point in my life, I know I can feel it that whatever I do, it needs to be easy. I'm not trying to be lazy. I'm not trying to take out no struggle. I just need to have peace with whatever it is that I'm doing. And you kept saying over and over, and it just needs to naturally come and flow from me and come to me because I done did all that other stuff and it ain't give me the fruit that you talking about, Antonio. So now I know I need a different kind of fruit. I don't know what it looked like, but I know what it feel like, and I feel it every day I go to sleep. Am I got you in the right place?
You got me.
All right, then, good. So
Thank you.
I 100%. Like, listen, you talk to me like your home girl. You understand what I'm saying?
All right.
I 100% feel what you saying.
All right. Thank you.
Yes. I don't disagree with nothing what you're saying, but we've got to talk though, because I told somebody this the other day. Your vision is in the way of your breakthrough. Okay, your vision's in the way of your breakthrough in this case.
Okay.
Because no matter what happens, and I'm talking to everybody, including you, where you are is not where you get the blessing. Take this out of religion or this. I don't even know any school of thought. Just snatch it out and let's just be universal and let's just
Thank
act
you.
like we're farmers.
Yes.
Okay? All right, let's just act like we're all farmers. So we're just going practically to I gotta get out my house. I cannot have a garden in my living room. Everybody respect that. And I can't pray for a garden because that ain't gonna work either. Because you actually gotta do the work.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I don't reap. I know this is a word for you, Vanessa. In the same season in which I sow. So I want you to cut yourself some slack there.
Okay.
Okay, you needed to hear that one.
All right.
It's all right. It's all right to wait. Okay, that's the your energy on that one. I feel everything you're saying, but I do want you to know that you're doing everything right, and your life has all. In fact, you receive me right now. You've already changed your life. That breakthrough you're looking for is already there. That ease you want is already come. You just can't reap the harvest while you're sowing it.
Okay.
So cut yourself some slack.
Okay.
You already won.
All right. Thank you.
You feel me?
Yes.
That's on the spiritual level.
Okay.
All right. Now, so you ain't got to work hard because you've been changed your life. All of us, listen, we are in a residual effect of whatever we've doing. So today is the accumulation of what I was 10 years ago. I'm not this today. I'm experiencing today, but it is what I did 10 years ago, 10 weeks ago. So you already did the work. You're just in between the sowing and the reaping, and that's a tough place to be. And I find it no coincidence, Jerry, that I started this week off saying, and I don't think she was here, right? I started this week off saying that, and she hit right into what we've been talking about all week.
Wow.
The name of this, I themed this whole week in our meetings and our companies that you're in the middle of your miracle, and it's the worst space to be. Because you know you got something better coming, and you know you did the work, but you can't see it. Ooh, that make you want to cry, don't it?
Oh yeah.
Yes. All right. So what I want you to do before I move on, I just want you to know that you already changed your life. You just can't reap at the same time you sow.
Okay.
That's the
That's
that's
the hard
just
part.
yeah, because you're like, man, I gotta see it. No, you don't have to see it because it's already there. You just have to not die in the cutback season.
Mm, okay. I don't want to die. A lot of folk are dying around me right
You
now.
understand?
Yes, I'm
And
serious.
you're the only one living.
And I'm the only one living. Ain't that something?
You understand?
Yes,
And I
I
want
do.
you, and I'm telling you, whatever you believe. I don't like religion either. Let me just tell you. Now
I'm doing it, Antonio.
I respect that
Mm-hmm.
religion, if you use it properly, makes you a good person. Doesn't matter what the religion.
I
You
believe that
understand?
too. Yes.
I thoroughly, and since I have that view, I get to be with a lot of people. I love Muslims.
Mm,
They are always
mhm,
about now eschatology. It's called realized eschatology.
mhm,
Always, always,
mhm.
always, always about how can we have a good life now
I love
and
Muslims
help
too.
our people. You understand? All right.
Yes, I do.
So you understand. Now,
I do.
I want you from spirit to spirit,
Hmm.
give yourself a break.
Okay.
Okay?
So how should I handle this right here? Because I was once struggling,
So hold
but
on
I
real quick.
was like, I need to be on this call. I need to be on that call.
I know. So hold on real quick. I'm gonna answer your question and I want you to finish. The answer to your question is just don't walk away from the garden. Now finish and watch how that comes back to everything you about to say. Watch how it comes back to the answer. Just don't walk away from your garden. It's the only way you're gonna miss your harvest is if you walk away from the garden. Because you done already come on now. Every time you plant a seed, you automatically schedule that harvest.
Wow.
You did the work.
I've done it, yeah.
You made the change. You changed your life. You got off the drugs. You did everything. You released what was killing you. You picked up what's healing you. You planted the seeds.
Yeah.
And there's nobody, not me, not no white man, excuse me, y'all. I'm just talking to her because she black woman. Ain't nobody gonna stop you from receiving the harvest of what you planted because it's impossible.
Yeah, I got you.
You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
So you deal with any situation by being strong enough to say, I planted these seeds, and until this ground give me what I planted, I ain't moving. Say what you want, do what you want. But I will not leave what I planted. Woo.
I like it. I like it, Antonio.
So that's the answer.
Thank you.
You keep on talking.
You said it. You said, I am not leaving until I get what I done put in.
You understand.
I do.
That's why I want you to cut yourself some slack.
Okay.
Because you got a whole field coming up. You just can't reap it at the same time you sow.
Okay. Okay.
Everything you said, I didn't disagree with a single thing you said. And then you saw what I translated it back. You said I was with you 100%.
Okay.
I know the frustration of saying I'm tired of doing the right stuff and not getting the right stuff. Yeah. I know that frustration.
Yeah, I'm done.
I know you're right. I'm done. People get on my nerves. Yeah. And I'm out here dying for people. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Every day I wake up for people and they get on my nerves. The same people I'm waking up for is the same people crucifying me. You understand what I'm saying? I know what you feel like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm done.
I relate.
It's enough.
It's enough. I get it. But do not walk away from the garden you planted.
Okay.
Because that's the only way y'all don't get y'all harvest. Because the harvest is coming up.
Yeah.
But if you let them make you walk away, you understand?
Yeah.
If you let them make you walk away, you'll never get it.
I'm not going to give up. I can't give up. I can't give up, Antonio.
I know that's
because the ultimate goal is to get some wealth. That's mine. That's it.
And you're planting wealth. Yeah. That means, so let's go back to my practical example. You cannot, y'all, you know what? Let me do it a different way. I actually have a whole keynote on this I did 10 years ago.
Wow. And
I save all my keynotes.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I save all my keynotes. Give me 1 second. Child, I was just sitting here minding my own business. All right, there's not a single religious anything in none of this. You understand? I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay. I just want y'all to follow. If y'all just joining us, I was in the middle of my meeting. Somebody said something, and I said, for 20 minutes, I said, you know what? Forget that meeting. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go ahead and do it, and we got here. I got the 9 laws. In fact, you know what? I don't even want you to. I'm gonna paste them out there. Are you on your computer or you?
I'm on my computer.
You're on your computer.
Laptop.
You're on your laptop. Good. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all watch it too. Try not to read ahead, for God's sakes.
Okay.
This is why you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna blow up the font so y'all can't read ahead. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do, Jerry. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. You know how you get a student something and they all right, page 1 and they already on page 15. You know, just
Well, we can have you never be behind.
Hold on, let me blow this font up real quick. Y'all don't. Okay, I see it ain't working in here. Look at that. Ooh, Vanessa, you must be on to something because I can't in my notes. I can't blow up my font, so everything is trying to stop me from doing this.
Oh.
That means you got. Ooh, listen, y'all. The opposite got to show up. If you keep getting resistance, if you keep getting pushed back, there's 2 reasons to get pushed back. You get pushed back when you don't know what you want to do, because the pushback makes you decide what you want to do. Do you understand that? Vanessa, I'm coming to you. There's a word for you. But you know what you want to do, don't you?
I do. Yeah.
So that means she shouldn't be getting no more pushback, huh? But she getting pushback. That means somebody in your life ain't doing what you told them to do. They need to go.
Yeah. I already know.
It's only 2 ways I get pushback.
Yeah.
You get pushback when you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, so that resistance is there for you to create. You get that pain and you say, oh my God, I want this. But now that she know what she wants, it means she got people in her life pushing back on what she's pushing out.
Yeah, it's already has happened.
You understand? So I'm right there, huh? She need to get rid of some folk. Let me tell y'all something. Protecting your garden is not arrogant. It is intelligence.
Okay.
If you plant it, you just log on to steal it. If you plant them seeds and you don't build a fence around, not to stop people from getting blessed, but build a fence to stop the folk around you from eating before you.
Okay. All right.
They got to go.
Yeah.
Some of y'all, you got some folk that's poisoning the same things you planting. So here's what's happening. And you done fooled around and loved them, Jerry. And now since they can't stop Carol from planting what Carol want to plant, but you know what they can do? They can plant their toxic stuff in your garden. And now you reaping your good stuff and paying for their bad stuff at the same time. Help me somebody. Somebody know what I'm talking about. You living that right now.
Yeah. That's the conversation, Antonio, that me and my lady friend be having.
I'm your sister. I told
Be my
you.
sister. Call me today, okay? I need to be able to email you and talk to you on a regular, Antonio. I mean,
go
for
ahead
real.
And make it happen. Look,
okay.
you text me. You take my number down.
Okay, hold on. Let me go get a pen and pencil, okay?
God dog it.
Yes, I gotta get on top of this.
Oh my God, let me tell you. This is too funny. I'm gonna show y'all this here though. Oh, I tell you. Hold on real quick. So while she going to get this pencil. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I was going to throw this in while she was going to do that. When I was a kid, I lost my dad when I was young, and I ended up living with my sister in Alaska. And we always had huge gardens, and we would grow. I mean, my sister could grow 50-pound cabbages in her garden, and I can remember looking out the door one morning, and my sister is chasing a 2,000-pound moose out of her garden because they like to come eat the cabbages. And her husband, my brother-in-law, would say, "What is wrong with you? You've got a broom in your hand and you're chasing a 1,500, 2,000-pound animal." She said, "Well, he is not going to eat any more of my cabbages." That's all there is to it. And that just came to mind when you were telling that story.
That's it. Hey, I'm telling y'all, man, some of the folk, some folk are only designed to be a grenade. Let me explain. August 2nd, 2000, I joined the United States Army. I went from Houston MEPS all the way to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri for basic training. Alpha 310 Assassins was my unit. And Army basic training is 10 weeks long. There's 3 weeks of soldierization process. That's when they just beat the crap out of you. They make you a soldier. Well, they don't beat the crap out of you. Let me just say that. And then that's the red phase. And then there's a white phase, which I'll come back to. That's the phase I'm going to talk about. And then there's a blue phase. And this blue phase is a drill and ceremony phase. The white phase is another 3 weeks after the soldierization process. It is called the weapons phase. This is where they teach you how to kill. They teach you how to be a soldier for the first 3 weeks, and they teach you how to kill for the next 3 weeks. And we take a 25 click ruck mark. Ruck would be a backpack. 25 clicks is something like 17 miles. Okay, kilometers. It would be a click. Sorry, I'm just in military mode right now. And we're marching, and I hear this as we get closer. It's loud, like crazy loud. Never heard nothing like this. I'm talking about this boom, but not like loud, but with this bass that rattles the ground. We have no idea we're marching to the grenade range. And there's this huge Sergeant Steve. This man is huge. Big, he looked like a superhero. He had a tattoo right here, and it looked like a Street Fighter character or something. I mean, he was huge. This dude knock you out. And he sat there. He told us, and the way the wall works is it's a C-shaped wall, but the back of the C, the hump of the C, is going out. So basically, it's in. Like you can walk into the wall, and the wall is 6 feet high. So if you're 5 feet tall, that ain't got nothing to do with you. The wall is 6 feet high. And this man says he's a E7. Sergeant first class. I ain't no hero. That's what he say. If you don't get that grenade over this wall, I'm going to make one attempt to save you. Pay attention. I had no idea he was teaching me something. When I reach for you, if you don't grab for me, you're going to die.
Okay.
Pay attention. When I reach, that don't take as much muscles as grabbing, don't it? See, you in trouble. What I'm going to do is I'm going to extend my hand. But if you don't use all your muscles and grab my grace, help me somebody, then you ain't trying to save yourself. So you're going to die. And I was like, man, that's deep. And years later, I would turn that story into a moral lesson. I realized I need to stop grabbing people and just start reaching for people. Because grabbing, that's me taking all my effort. If you ain't ready to be saved, I need to let you stay there. Because some folk is just like grenades. What's the purpose of a grenade? A grenade has one purpose: to explode on anything around it and kill it. Now, let me tell you the real problem with a grenade. It's not the blast, it's the shrapnel. Some folk in your life, they're grenades. All they do is mess up your garden and explode around you. And either kill you with the blast or kill you with the shrapnel. And I'm tired of walking around with other people's shrapnel inside of me.
All right.
You understand? Some folk is like grenades. You got some grenades around you. That's why you can't do it no more. You put some healers around you. You'll sing a different song. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let me show you this here. Because I had something to do. Me and Deanna's supposed to be in the car, and I'm finna give you. No, don't worry about it. You finna get this. I'm finna give you all this because you are the most important thing I've done all day. You weren't even supposed to be here. You was resting logging on this morning.
That works.
So here we go. I'm finna share my screen for you.
Okay.
This is called the 9 laws of sowing and reaping. I blew it up so y'all can't skip it. Ain't nothing, listen, ain't nothing about this. Ain't nothing about this guy. No. Can you prove it with the Quran? Facts. Can you prove it with the Bible? Facts. But this ain't got nothing in there. Listen. Law number 1. Because her question, hold on real quick. Your question, how do I last? How do I get it? I'm giving you the 9 laws of sowing and reaping. If y'all are in a place in which you're in between your miracle, if you've been waiting, then the punchline here is stay yourself at the garden. But there's some rules to get this harvest. They're universal. Number 1, everything starts with a seed. So stop being hard on yourself.
Okay.
Don't despise your small beginnings. Every idea came from a seed. Every dream came from a seed. Every relationship came from a seed. Even your life started as a seed. You did not come out your mama 59 years old. You understand? That is not how you were conceived. You were a seed. You and all your chocolate in this law, you started off as a seed. Do you understand? All right.
Yep.
Even real talk, even your life is a seed. Now, in fact, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna have you. You can set it off. This one I ain't did this keynote 10 years. Y'all can have this. You can have this whole thing. You can have it, reteach it, put some spin on it, put it to the Quran, put it to the Bible. I don't care what you do with it. Go on out there and make some money with it.
Okay.
So if everything starts with a seed, then you might want to start paying yourself 10% first, then, because that's a seed too, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
If you a seed, then you might want to fertilize you with 10%.
That's what I'm talking about.
Law number 2. Nothing happens, Vanessa, until the seed is planted.
Mm-hmm.
I need y'all to receive that. Seeds are meant to be planted.
Mm-hmm.
Allow compound interest to begin. Don't worry about it. I'll come back to it. Whenever you plant, whenever, see, I'm supposed to say wherever. Wherever you have a need, plant a seed. Don't complain about what you lack. Simply plant a seed and your lack will go away. Can I put my weight on it, Vanessa? Do you mind?
You can.
All right, let me put my weight on it. I want y'all to imagine I put the seed, well, Vanessa say, because I got to have wealth. Amen. You're talking well. I'm glad you're black and talking like that too. Let me just tell you. You understand? Seed in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Hold that. That damn seed ain't gonna never grow.
Mm.
Seeds don't grow in hands, y'all. Somebody need to hear me.
Okay.
That's y'all problem. You
Mm-hmm.
Some of y'all, you control too much.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Oh, Carol, I'm talking. When you keep your blessing in your hand, it's because you got control issues.
Mm-hmm.
You're scared of something.
Mm-hmm.
Until you let your seed go, you never gonna get a harvest. Help me, somebody.
Mm.
Sugar,
You know what I discovered, Antonio?
come on, talk to me.
I'm the seed. See, remember now we talked about the red wagon, putting everybody in the red wagon, pulling them. So I'm at another phase.
You understand?
Where fear is not going to continue to control.
All right.
So when you talk about releasing these people,
come on now,
in love, letting them go because they need to grow.
That's right.
Then that's when I will grow.
That's right.
That's when I give myself permission.
That's right.
To say, okay, Vanessa, it's time.
It's time. It's
even
time
with the yeah, it is. But I'm the seed this time, Antonio.
That's right.
I'm the seed.
That's
I'm about
right.
ready to get some monks in here and pray. Do you hear me? That's how serious this thing done got.
I ain't mad at you.
Okay.
I ain't mad at you.
I'm done. I'm tired. I ain't tired, but I'm more or less.
I get what you're saying. I get the vernacular.
All of it. It's painful. It's hurtful at the same time when you help people and they don't care.
You just say, I am done planting bad seeds is what
I'm
you're really
done.
saying.
It's about
That's
what
what you say.
about me?
Yeah, when she say I'm tired, she says I'm done planting seeds that don't serve me.
There you go.
You understand
Ain't
what I'm saying?
none of it serving me.
Yeah,
Mm-mm,
so that's what she. I'm done. I'm not doing another thing that don't serve me
mm-mm,
no more.
mm-mm.
And amen to that. Let me tell you, you're talking wise. You're helping other people too. Come on, Susan.
Okay. Okay.
Well, Vanessa, you are planting new seeds right here.
Okay.
Mm, mm.
This is a seed right here.
I
And then
feel the energy here. And I thank God for Antonio. I'm
thank you.
serious. And the reason being is because it's all about that consciousness. I like where he's coming from in terms of consciousness, you know. Only thing I can do with my life now at this point is look at what didn't serve me.
Okay, so it's in this one. So check me out. Check
Mhm.
me out. So it's in this one here. It's right, right here.
Okay.
What you do, I don't want you to look at what didn't serve you no more.
Okay.
What I want you to do is, let me change it to what it should say.
Mhm.
So wherever, caps, there we go.
Mhm.
Wherever you got a need, I
Mhm.
want you to take all that positive energy and plant a seed over there. Listen,
Okay.
y'all, any place in your life where there is lack, if you don't have any seeds
You don't have
of
seeds there.
abundance.
Okay.
Do you understand? So
Mhm.
if you got lack in your finances, it
Mhm.
means you haven't planted seeds of wealth.
I got you.
If you got lack in peace, it
Mhm.
means you haven't planted seeds of peace.
Mhm.
So wherever you have a need, plant a
Well,
seed.
let's see. All right. I got that.
There you go. That's what I
Mhm.
want you to do. Forget, all that stuff. Forget it.
Mhm.
That's the old you anyway. And this new you shouldn't even be looking at old you anyway. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you do is
Mhm.
just say, I need to plant one of these good things over here,
Okay.
which leads me right to the next rule.
Okay.
Oh, we helping somebody. Oh, Vanessa, you are helping somebody today.
All right.
Law
Good.
number 3. Whatever I sow, I will reap.
Okay.
Now, Vanessa done caught the lesson. She fit to go and, oh, Antonio, oh, that's lack over here. Let me plant a seed. But watch it, Vanessa, because whatever you plant is what you going to get. You
Yeah,
understand?
I
So you
do.
might want to make sure it's the
Mhm.
seed you want to be proud of.
Okay. Mhm.
In nature, if I plant a banana, I get back a banana. Forget the Bible, forget the Quran. I don't mean any of these in disrespectful ways. I just want you to think practically here.
Yeah.
I do not, sugar, get to plant a banana and then pray for an orange.
Mhm.
I'm talking to somebody.
Mhm.
Y'all keep doing that though.
I
Y'all
got
keep
you.
cussing people out and praying for God
Mhm.
to forgive you. No,
Mhm.
that ain't how it work. Because when you cussed them out, guess what you did? You
Mhm.
planted that poison. And
Yeah.
you don't get to pray your poison away.
Okay.
No matter how devout you are, you still have to reap that harvest. Yes, you are forgiven. Yes, it will be better, but you still have to receive the action of the plant of the seed that you planted,
Yeah.
regardless if you changed. And
That's
most people can't handle that.
true.
Some of y'all, your life did change, but you're still walking out that bad harvest you planted all them years ago.
That's right.
So stop complaining and keep walking.
Okay.
Because the more you walk, the
Mhm.
less this bad stuff gonna keep happening.
Mhm.
Wherever you gonna get back gossip.
Mhm.
You understand?
Yeah.
You so back haters.
Antonio, your mic is cutting in and
It
out.
is.
Mhm.
Yeah. So the last thing you said, it kind of cut out and then it came back.
No, you good. You good. That just I didn't inconvenience myself, made myself late so I can get this off to help y'all. Because why?
Thank you.
Because let me tell you why. I got some money to go make. But listen to me. This tell you what you know. If I do not give you everything I got and answer every last one of your questions, that money I go make, I'm gonna have to protect it. But if I sit here and bless you, then that money I gotta go make will be a blessing to me. You need to be careful, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Do I got something to do? Yep. Always got something to do. But the universe said, no,
Right.
what you're going to do is, Vanessa, yes, I shall be obedient. Do you understand? Somebody needed that one, sugar. Somebody needed that one. You understand? Y'all out here chasing stuff. If I take time with her and bless everybody else, that money will chase me. You're doing this wrong, okay? You're doing it all wrong. This is the way you do it. Now, if I plant garbage, I'm going to get back garbage. If I plant an argument, I'm going to get back an argument. If I plant good, I'm going to get back good. But here is what's universal, Steve. I don't get to pray after I plant some trash and say I'm a good person. I am. I am sorry, but I'm still going to pay for what I did to Steve. Will it be okay after? Yep, because I asked for forgiveness. But I still got to reap what I sow. And if I can get y'all to understand this, you want to lose weight? Stop doing the stupid stuff. It's just that simple.
Mm-hmm.
Don't eat a cheesecake and then pray for the calories not to hit your stomach. That ain't how it works. It's just not how it works. I had to stay under 2,000 calories a day to do this stuff. I'm back on my push-ups. I have to ink. I don't ever feel like working out. I ain't like Justin. Justin like that stuff. I don't never feel like working out. But anything that I don't feel like doing, I know it blesses my life. Because all the stuff I feel like doing don't do nothing for me. I ain't never felt like eating healthy.
I want to add to that.
Come on, man.
I don't every day feel like running miles.
You understand?
Should be hot, 90, 100 degree weather, and I be cussing myself. I'm being honest. I be cussing myself
Man,
out.
for
What in the
real?
world am I doing? But I know the payoff is going to be worth it.
You understand. And the people who win inconvenience themselves. Now that you understand that, hey, Kara says, oh, okay, Antonio, I plant a pineapple, I get back a pineapple. So what's the next logical step? Y'all got to remember, I'm extremely logical. So I wrote this stuff in a logical order. So what's the next thing? Number 4, I am not the only sower. You're reaping both good and bad from whatever the people you are sowing, right? For people around you, you're sowing. Let me break this down. Let me tell you why me and Justin get along. Justin vetted me before he, looked at some videos and stuff, all this stuff. Justin understood this principle. He probably got it from the streets. I don't know where he got it from. But Justin said, I'm not going to attach myself to somebody. Because listen, y'all, once you realize how to plant, then the next thing you got to respect is, holy crap, I'm not the only person out here planting. So I might as well plant with folk that's intentionally planting good stuff.
That's right.
Because ain't no sense in the world of you catching 1 through 3 and going, yep, I'm doing a good job, and let somebody else plant a bad job in your garden.
Can I ask a quick question?
Man, go ahead, sir.
I know I'm always on the go. What's the name of the laws?
There's 9 laws of sowing and reaping. I'm going to give it to you right after this here. You're going to get it right in your inbox.
Cool.
Yes, sir. You're going to get it right in your inbox. 9 laws of sowing and reaping. I ain't playing, y'all. And listen, this ain't the first time. Let me show y'all something, man. Let me show y'all something. And I'm going to tell you what I was doing. I was listening to my man Toby this morning. And hold on. Code E10. Let me show y'all something, man. I'm not playing with y'all, man. Here's the company that makes me so successful. Y'all don't even know it exists because I never talk about it. I don't even use the website. You don't even know this joint exists. You just have to Google it. It's called Code Inc. You don't even know this joint exists. You don't even know it. You have no idea this joint exists. I ain't updated the website, but just know that this stuff here is what actually makes me so successful. I keep it real hidden because I'm from the streets. Real power is felt, not seen. You understand what I'm saying? I need y'all to get that. All right. Just so you can see this, my site. Look, John on there, Tempest, me. Like, just want you to know, like, this real deal. Code Inc. Code Inc.'s mission is to create the best artificial intelligence mobile software which communicates with one another to bring ease and power to the life of regular people while being universally accessible and useful. Now, the reason I'm showing this to you is because you say, man, Tony, I'm feeling what you're saying, bro. You're right. I'm feeling you. All right, so if you go to About Us, then it's going to tell you how I built this company. Now, first off, it's going to tell you algorithms, design, development, SEO. But look, I ain't playing. The company values is what I'm teaching you right now. The 9 laws of sowing and reaping. It's been on this website since 2012.
Wow.
I live this stuff. You don't even know about that company. I had an option. I could have put some business practices. I said, nah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build something about 9 laws of sowing and reaping. Y'all, I've been on before people knew I was on. I didn't even know I was a millionaire till the dude doing my taxes told me. I didn't even know how it worked. I didn't even know how it worked. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. You are not the only person sowing. So you better start getting around some folk that care about what they sowing. Because I don't want to hang around nobody that don't care about what they sowing. Which leads to number 5, which was the lesson I had to teach you, Vanessa. I always reap in a different season from which I sow. You can't sow and reap at the same time.
Can I add something?
Yes, sir.
Which I think is going to add on to this. You know, a lot of people resist people who like change. Let me not change. Let me put it right. There's a lot of people out there. As soon as you change your circle to someone who's better, they get envious, and they be like, "Oh, so you didn't change now? Oh, you're not trying to stick to your original clique?" You know, that kind of feel.
That's right, because you violated the friendship agreement. Because those people were only your friends because they were better than you. And the moment you decided to be better than what they thought you were going to be, you violated the friendship agreement.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying, Chris? Yeah, you got them messed up.
Yes, sir.
Real talk. How dare you be? How dare you be something that reminds me I ain't doing I really want to tell you the way I want to tell it to you, but you understand. You can read between the lines. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. So number 5. And I promise, Deanna, I'm going to send this to you right after. Number 5. I mean, no, that was number 5. Number 6. I always reap more than what I sow. It's called the principle of multiplication. You plant one seed, you yield many in the harvest. You plant an orange seed, you get back a tree full of oranges. You understand? So essentially, the principle of multiplication says this here. Now that you understand that this is how I sow, avoid all these drama people, I need you to get now that if I pour into Vanessa, I don't need Vanessa to pay me. There are multiplications of Vanessas that will automatically, without me earning it, because I'm earning it now. This is the work. My nails are dirty. I am in the garden. I'm tilling I am inconveniencing myself. You are the most important thing I've done all day, and I'm not stopping until I get this out, because you need to walk out and be blessed and tell somebody I'm making some changes this year. So if I don't answer your phone call, you wanted them changes. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead, Susan.
Mhm.
Antonio, when Vanessa and I, were chatting about all this, and I was telling her all about ATS and all the people, and she's telling me where she's at, and then I told her about Raqueza, and she just perked right up and said, "Take me with you." And I said, "Well, come on, let's go." And
Yep.
today, Vanessa was you're planting, you're reaping and sowing, and it's all there for you.
Mhm. Okay.
And yeah, life has already changed. Now imagine, see, and to this point, I forgot that it was Susan who brought you over. Now imagine real quick. Until she said that, it just dawned. I remember her conversation. I remember Grace's conversation. Just dawned on me just now. Because remember, I had Vasmy and Vanessa as two different people. It just dawned on me just now. It just dawned on me just now. Imagine how bad I would make Susan look. So everything that I just did for you, I did it on the strength of me. I forgot where you came from until just now. I can't plant no bad seeds. I can't do it. I can't do no more partial blessings, Jerry. I can't do it, man. I just. And if
You're duplicating us, Antonio. I'm on a 30-day detox.
Good.
So just know what's filtering the filter.
Yeah.
See, I'm connecting to you at this point in the spirit realm, consciously and universally, in terms of aspiration, what you just shared with us about the sowing.
Yep.
I got that. I love that.
Good.
So my question is now to the universe.
Yep.
What do I do now to serve this platform?
Look at you.
I know what that's just where I'm at. But I'm open. I'm just not gonna say anything else. I'm gonna continue.
No, man, you good. No, you good. You absolutely good. The funny thing is, your question is the answer to your question is the next law. Deanna, I just emailed it to you, so you can email everybody now. You can do it while I'm talking, or you can, however you send it out, you can do that right now. The crazy thing is that energy you just shot off is right here. Antonio, how can I help you? You helping me, Vanessa, increase your harvest by planting more seeds. You want to help me? Plant more seeds.
Okay.
You feel me? Bring people to this call.
Okay.
Bring people to Raqueza. It's the essence. Listen, y'all. The only way any of y'all could ever help me is if you plant more seeds in your own life, because my life is 100% dedicated to the advancement of people. And I am not validated. I am ineffective if I do not create people who do not need me.
Hey, can I ask an entrepreneurship kind of question?
Yes, sir.
Which I'm pretty sure people gonna probably use. Well, in your words, if I was you, I would ask this. That's the way you put it. Can I use you in your morning meetings as a way to package into a learning program to use for my own business?
No problem, and I'll make you a promise. If I ever close this down, I'll give you something else that you can do so you never have to close that package down. You got my word. You feel me?
Awesome.
All right. You see what he's doing? He's saying, can I bundle the free stuff ATS is doing with my company so I can get people to come over here too, right? So I can benefit financially from what you're doing, Antonio Smith? The answer is yes. I need y'all to do that. I need you. Well, I don't need you to do anything, but the way my light is shared, if I do not create you to be autonomous, in which you do not need me, I have not lived my life. Now, that doesn't mean you don't have to leave. Some will leave, some will stay. That doesn't bother me, because my life is dedicated to making a bunch of disciples. Don't spiritually jack that word or hijack it or religious. A bunch of people who can duplicate themselves, have their own platforms. And those who stay will stay. This is why I said, Susan, I only need 100,000. I don't need everybody. I just
Hey,
need 100,000 to stay. Go ahead.
hey, Antonio.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
was doing a meet and greet every Wednesday at 12,
Talk to me.
where I was just inviting people to my Zoom call.
Yep.
And you take 2 or 3 minutes, tell who you are, what you do. I share with Susan that is what, at this moment, present moment in time,
Okay.
that I know I could do
Good.
successfully with no problem.
Good.
I can continue to set that platform up where I will invite people. Only thing I need to do, and that was the reason why I was calling Deanna, was
Yep.
because I was trying to tap into the social media in terms of creating verbally a dialogue that would attract people to come to say, okay, let's check Vanessa out on this Zoom call every Wednesday at 12 o'clock. I'm not trying to sell anything. I don't want nobody to get turned out, oh, it's a multi-level marketing. But I do know some people who will come. Only thing I need, I can do that. I know I can do that part. I can get the people to come based on having some assistance with creating a Facebook group page that's going to say, okay, this is what she's doing. Let's bring the people to this 12 o'clock call. Then I need somebody else there to say, okay, this is who I am. Because I don't know how to speak for, what you're talking about yet.
No doubt. So that'll be Susan who would be there because you're under her success team, number one.
Right.
And then we'll pick out some classes for you. So as those people come, we'll make a whole little bundle package just for your success team or whatever that may be. Where they can enroll right there and learn how to do all that stuff completely automated. You add them value. You're not selling anything because it would be free. And then Susan, it would be her or Phil or whoever she appoints, because I don't want to take from her success team, because you're under Ricasa together, and that's how that would be. So everything you just said is 100% yours.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
Cool. Which sugar's clapping for you. Which leads me back to now you have a full understanding. Antonio, how can I help? I got a Wednesday call. Look, that's more seed. That's what I was talking about. You feel me? That's how you help me. Go be you. Yeah.
I can do that.
You understand what I'm saying? See, a slave master would have said, help me by staying in my dreams. I ain't asked you to do that. I said, go be in your dreams, and I'll build around you. So the next one, it's time to start planting now. That's common sense. I don't even need to explain this. Let me just say it to y'all. Stop playing. Right? Like, stop jumping on these calls and going, wow, and doing nothing. Stop playing. Plant now. And the last one. To reap the harvest, I must be patient and not give up. The only way that y'all do not win in this world is when you walk away from the seeds you planted. Let me tell y'all something as we end. So I've read Sugar Lip. Ain't no more walking away from me. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I know that's right, Vanessa. I ain't mad at you. Listen, y'all. I don't care if it's, I'm just trying to bring up every school of thought. If it's opposing forces, the enemy, the devil, the adversary, I don't care if you're Muslim, I don't care if you're black, I don't care if you're Christian, I don't care if you're Jew, Orthodox, liberal, conservative, Republican. You can be racist and not like me, but just like what come out of me. That's cool too. Here's a universal fact. If you start something, can't nobody take it from you. See? I don't know why we don't get that. The only way I can take something from you is if you vibrate at my oppression. It's real talk. Because let me tell y'all something. I'm not getting shot in those streets. Let me just tell you on this recorded line. So if it happened, Jerry, then you can just replay this video on this August 21st day. Ain't getting shot down by no streets, no nothing, no cops, no nobody. Because I keep heat on me. You understand? So let me tell all of y'all something. I die, I'm dying with an empty clip because I don't vibrate at nobody oppression. You understand what I'm saying? We going down in the hell of bullets. It's going to be a hell of a news clip that day. So I'm either just never going to be in that situation, or the people who trying to press me, if you're not ready to die too, then you can't ever be in that situation. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying something extremely intelligent. Forget all the words in between. I'm saying I'll push away anything trying to oppress me with my energy. Because if you ain't willing to, I'm willing to die every day. So if you're not willing to die and you trying to oppress, the only people who could oppress me are the people who are willing to die to oppress me, and oppressors are cowards. And they're never willing to die. How you gonna stop a man that's willing to die for y'all? Impossible. I don't know a single person who started a revolution and then lived to see the end of it. History don't work that way. I started a revolution. I guarantee you, if you start planting and be willing to die for that garden, you're going to get that harvest.
All right.
Now, some folk, they can't hear me, Jerry. You know what I'm saying? When you start talking confident, programming kick in, I got this chocolate skin, they just call me militant. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's your programming. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't militant. I am a humble servant out here helping people who can't help me. There's a quote out there, I forget who said it. You can tell the quality of a man by how he helped those who can't help him. Can't nan one of y'all do something for me. No offense to none of you. I just don't need your money. But I'm out here every day on these calls with you. That's not militant. That's servant. Forget they programming. You walk in that garden, you plant that garden, and you stay there, Vanessa. And no matter how much they tell you, you stupid for staying there, you stay there. And you stay there, and 16 years later, 15 years later, 15 days later, they're going to say the same stupid stuff they saying about me. Oh, he got lucky. I didn't get lucky. I was stubborn. And I ain't moved from what I planted.
Okay.
Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plant better. You can dominate. All right, everybody.
Thank you. Love you,
Come on.
Antonio.
Love you too. Come on,
All right.
Yana. Let's go do something great.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Thank you.